So here we are at our boil kettle. So just for some context, from the point that we left off with our transfer until right now, it's about an hour has passed. The liquid that was going in was coming in at about 144 degrees, and we are now at 212. If you watch this layer of protein closely, you can see it moving, and that is the boil occurring underneath the protein. You may be asking where this protein layer came from. All of this came from the grain that we mashed with. So we're going to scoop that layer off, and that will help with wort clarification later and give us a clearer beer. And once we scoop that off, we'll be able to see our boil, and we'll be able to add our hops and start the clock again. So skimming the protein is a personal call for a brewery. It's something that we choose to do simply because we don't filter on the cold side, and this just helps us produce a clearer product in the keg, and it reduces the chance of chill haze, which is when proteins in suspension become more visible when they get cold. So, oh, there we go. There's our pretty boil right there. And you can see, can you zoom in on that at all? How it's kind of a jelly-looking mass. That protein is, there we go, there's our boil. And I'm skimming off the darker proteins as opposed to just the lighter foam. And I'm not going to skim all of it because you do want to leave some protein in the beer because that's where you get the head. So you can see our boil happening right here. We're going to add our hops. So this is our first hop addition. We're going to start the clock now for 60 minutes. And we're just going to let this sit. These are our bittering hops, as we'll learn more about in our boil and hop classes. Hops serve different purposes throughout the boil. And like I said, these are our bittering hops, and we're going to let them do their work for the next hour.